Hi again, everybody. Merry Christmas from the Buffalo Sports Museum. John Boutte here with another episode of In the Vault, Buffalo Sports Museum. Yesterday, we looked back to December 26th, 1964, in the Bills' very first AFL championship when they beat the San Diego Chargers in War Memorial Stadium 20-7. 65 was another great year for the Bills. Not quite as successful in the regular season, this time going 10-3-1 to win the Eastern Division. But still a great year. They were without star running back Cookie Gilchrist, who had been traded prior to the 65 season. But they still had a lot of weapons left. They had Jack Kemp as their quarterback, and they still had that stifling run defense led by star Tom Sestak. This game was played in San Diego as opposed to the 64 game, which was held in Buffalo. The game in San Diego was held at Balboa Stadium. And once again, experts predicted San Diego would beat the Bills. And in true Buffalo fashion, their defense took over the game very early. It was really not even in doubt. Early in the second quarter, Jack Kemp hit tight end Ernie Warlick on an 18-yard pass to take a 7-0 lead. And then Butch Bird, great defensive back, Butch Bird, would return a punt 74 yards to pay dirt to take a 14-0 lead at that point. The Buffalo defense was just superlative and was aided this time by fantastic punting by backup linebacker, full-time punter, later broadcaster Paul McGuire, who had a great day punting the football, pinning the Chargers deep, averaging over 46 yards a punt in this game. Pete Gogolak, playing in his last game as a Bill, kicked 3 field goals to make the final score 23-0. And like I said, the outcome was really not in doubt from the second quarter on, as the Buffalo defense just shut down John Hadel this year at quarterback and basically just took over the game. But back-to-back AFL titles was rare. These Bills teams, the 64 and the 65 team, I believe, still to this day, don't get the respect they deserve. And case in point, if anybody has read Dave Steidel's Remember the AFL book, where he lists the 10 best AFL teams in their 10-year period, and the 64 and 65 Bills teams don't even rank in the top 10, which is ludicrous. And I can't even imagine anyone who has any intelligence of the American Football League would not rank these 64 and 65 teams somewhere in the top 10. But it just seems that that's the Buffalo way. They rarely do they get the credit they deserve. But this the 65 team, again, dominating team. They would return most of their players in 66, would win the Eastern Division again, to go to the AFL title game for 3 straight years. This time in 66, they would get their asses handed to them 31-7 by the Chiefs. But this is about the 65 team. And the 65 team and the 64 team, one of the best teams in the American Football League, certainly. And we love to celebrate these titles here in Buffalo, especially at the Buffalo Sports Museum. But anyway, we hope you like the segments. We'll be having more coming up soon. We'll step back in time and talk a little bit about the Buffalo Braves coming up. So wait for that one. And another episode on the Bills. So we got a lot coming. The Buffalo Sports Museum. Thank you so much for following us on Facebook. Thank you for following me on Twitter at John Boutte. Facebook is Buffalo Sports Museum. And again, thank you again for being a valued member this year. We hope everyone has a great Christmas, or had a great Christmas by the time this airs, and a great new year. Let's hope that 2022 is better than 2021. But anyway, thanks again. Go Bills. Buffalo Sports Museum. We're out.